The Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. The Pacers have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Knicks. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. You look at the Pacers, and they're looking at a quick exit from the conference finals if they can't get the job done tonight.
I mean, you're right, B.A. This game tells you a lot about a team's character. Faced with almost an impossible job, do they pack up and head home? Motivation's an issue when your back is against the wall.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4-man spot. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
On defense, the Knicks. Halliburton with the ball. Hard covering. Siakam, the pass to Mathurin. Tipped away. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Nembhard, and there's the drive. Tipped!
Pretty simple. OG Anunoby is an elite defender. Watch out.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's Brunson. For 3. Drills it from deep. Brunson's got 5 now.
Brunson is such a difficult cover. You can't let him fire away, but also he's a threat to drive.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The shot by Towns, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. And here's Siakam for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Launches it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Tyrese Halliburton on top. And, of course, Jalen Brunson.
And those two guys have been dynamic in the postseason, providing a lot of playmaking.
Hart passes to Bridges. Floats one up. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
You don't need size to score in the lane. It's certainly helpful, but you can see Brunson there with that little teardrop. He's going to stop that.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Halliburton with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Outside for McConnell. Pass to Turner. McConnell against Brunson. McConnell, good.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. The Knicks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. McConnell against Brunson. Pass to Hart. Towns, a screen on Siakam. Here's Hart, driving inside, and a two-handed jam!
Putting the speed to work that time. Hart just flying down the lane.
McConnell against Brunson. McConnell passes to Turner. Back to McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. The Knicks with the lead. Hart with it, picked up by Mather. Hart passes to Brunson. No good with the triple. Now the Pacers with it. Here's Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got his second basket.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
For three, Bridges sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Siakam against Hart. Back to McConnell. Halliburton with the ball. He's against Bridges. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist from McConnell. And New York has possession. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Takes the 3. The Knicks pull it in. And here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton outside. Off target at the rim.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And that one's good. Brunson.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Pass to Siakam. Can they get it? And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York leading by 8. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Nesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And a switch here also for New York. Haynes checked in for Brunson. Here's McConnell. Here's Siakam, outside Mathurin. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Anunoby passes to Hart. Mathurin with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Stolen by Payne. Hart finds Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Mathurin. No good on the second free throw. Pacers trail by 11. Toppin with it. Towns covering. Outside Nesmith. Takes a 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Toppin outside, pass to Walker. To win the drought. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game, and that one misses. Good on the second one.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Here's Kolek. Towns for three. And Toppin pulls it down.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Walker finds Toppin. McConnell outside. Sends it home from three-point land. McConnell's got 5.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide-open shooter.
Payne pass to Towns. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Siakam. The shot comes out.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
1:36 left in the first quarter here. Pass to McBride, outside of Chua. Now Towns fires the three, fires in the triple.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Toppin passes to Walker, Neesmith with it. The three-pointer off the mark. Payne against McConnell. But Chua with a screen on McConnell. Here's Payne. And the basket is good. And it's an 11-point New York lead.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Right wing. Down low. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And here's Indiana now. After the basket by New York on the other end. There's Neesmith with the three. The rebound by Kolek.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw off for Siakam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
And that was sweet. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. New York out in front, up by 11. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Precious Achiuwa. Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Kolek in at the shooting guard position.
Well, the handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
Bryant outside. Back to Toppin. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Achiuwa with a screen on McConnell. Here's Brunson. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Halliburton finds Bryant. Oh, they get a hand on it. Achiuwa with a steal. McBride with it. Picked up by Nesmith. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Achiuwa. Takes it inside. Achiuwa with the dunk.
Well, Achiuwa clearly doesn't move like a big. He is quick.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pacers trail by 14. Halliburton for 3. Achiuwa with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Outside Brunson. Achiuwa with a screen on Toppin. Here's Brunson. They get it back. Here's Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the dunk.
Well, good positioning as Precious is on the offensive rebound. He'll Achiuwa you up and spit you out.
Halliburton on the attack. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Pass to Kolek. Over to the wing. Here's Dadier. Three-pointer, no good. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. McConnell outside. Three-pointer. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Brunson, a good look. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner comes in for Bryant, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Pacers trail by 16. Achiuwa with a steal. Here's Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Toppin left side. Over Hart. Achiuwa with a rebound. Achiuwa's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Bridges misses. For Indiana, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Nesmith passes to Halliburton. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Nesmith. An easy 2 on the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Halliburton against Brunson. Outside Achua. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Achua. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by Achua. And foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's Brunson. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Oh, can't. Punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good for the Knicks. Towns, he's checked in for Achua, and it's Anunoby in for Bridges. Pacers trail by 20. Fires for 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Hard against Toppin. Outside Brunson. The shake. And he lays it up and in. Brunson's got 22 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Shots good by Hart.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Indiana has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's Nembhard. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Brunson passes to Towns. Now here's Anunoby. He's covered closely. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
And that is the spot where OG wants to work.
Neesmith's shot is off.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
They get the rebound. Count it. Hart's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Brunson passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Here's Nembhard. On target from range. Nembhard's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Brunson against Halliburton. And Turner with the block. Halliburton outside. Outside Neesmith. From deep. The Knicks pull it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Nembhard. McBride covers. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got 10.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy for me.
Some changes for Indiana. Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin. Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. And here's Brunson from the arc. Drops in the 3. Brunson's got 25 points.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And here's New York now. They're on a 19-7 run. The ball's knocked loose. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks. 0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And so Towns nails them both. Here's McConnell. He's got 5. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's had just one attempt at the line earlier.
First team foul.
That's good from Siakam.
And Siakam's such a solid all-around player, someone who can score it, rebound it, and pass it well.
Brunson with it, picked up by Mathurin from 9 feet out, and Turner with the block. Pass to Siakam. Goes up on the wing. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Mathurin against Brunson. And here's Bridges. 6 to shoot. Back to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. And Turner with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. New York making a switch here. Payne's checked in.
Cameron Payne.
A minute 42 left in the second. No problems knocking that one down. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
McConnell with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Got a piece of it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Turner for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Three-pointer Mathurin. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Anunoby with it. Pass to Hart. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on T.J. McConnell.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy's a fantastic competitor. Plays with energy on both ends. And it's infectious for his teammates.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, the Pacers shooting just around 41% in the second. Siakam in the post. He's covered by Hart. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. And the Pacers making a change here. Walker's checked in. Smooth sailing for New York. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Anunoby. And here's Payne outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside Mathurin. Now here's Turner. Pass to Siakam from downtown. And he can't get that one. And so it's the New York Knicks already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach, the offense is flowing. What will be your message to the team at halftime?
Just keep attacking, make the extra pass, get their size out of the lane, hit the open man.
Thanks, Coach. Guys, got to keep being unselfish out there.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court.
Here's Nembhard. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here's Anunoby. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. got a piece of it. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
That bucket in no time at all. Halliburton's got 16 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Towns for three. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Fires away from way outside. Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Brunson against Halliburton. Banked in off the glass. 18 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Towns. He's got 13. Hart the pass to Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off the shot. And the dunk by Towns.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
For 3, Siakam. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Hart. He's got 12. Anunoby finds Brunson. No good with the layup. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Turner. Now, Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for 1 more. That's on Jalen Brunson. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's the teardrop. And Halliburton with the layup. Halliburton's got 11 in the second half. The Knicks leading by 23. Anunoby outside. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Halliburton. And he converts the layup. Halliburton's got 26.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Turner with the steal. On the wing, Mathurin. Good on the triple.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Brunson against Mathurin. For 3. And it's Brunson missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Turner. Kicks it out to Siakam. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Rocket 6. No good from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Brunson outside. Bridges, no one around him. Towns kicks to Bridges.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Back to Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. His three-pointers off the mark. The Knicks leading by 21. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Karl Anthony Towns, fourth.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nesmith is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua is checked in.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Now, here's Hart. Towns, the pass to Brunson. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pass to Towns. To stop the drought, he takes it up and lays it in. 17 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Brunson against Halliburton. Shot, high post. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Brunson's got 29.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Brunson. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. For three, Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Halliburton for three. Drains the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 33.
And Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A three made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Now, here's Hart. Nesmith covering. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, you love to see Bridges keep the pressure on the defense and draw the contact.
No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. Siakam outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hart driving inside. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Pacers trail by 19. Now Nesmith. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
The dunk by Achua.
Well, with a little style is the vertical threat that is Precious Achua. That's a precious finish.
So it's the Pacers now. The Knicks making the shot. Halliburton, that's good.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Bridges outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Cameron Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. Now, here's Toppin. To the wing on the left. Now, here's Neesmith. Covered by Achua. And McConnell gets it to go.
What a smart pass by Obi Toppin. He does not let that opportunity pass him by.
The Knicks leading by 18. Pass to Bridges. Achua with it. And here's Towns. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. From outside the arc. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
McBride, and the basket is good. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Boy, Mikal just adding value to your team when he's keeping his head on a swivel like that.
Pass to McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Bounce pass Toppin. Rob. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's McBride. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. He's perfect from the line this time. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's McConnell. Payne covering. Pass to Furphy. Now, here's Walker. And the wide-open shot from McConnell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the free throw, no good.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 23, Aaron Neesmith.
And here's Towns. Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York holding a very comfortable 25-point lead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And New York, looking at who they've got. Achua is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Akporti in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now McBride. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his third foul of the game. Cameron Payne's checked in for the Knicks.
Cameron Payne.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Boy, Precious Achua right now is in a rhythm that is very difficult for this defense to deal with.
Drives to the hoop. And McConnell gets it to go.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by McConnell. Payne's shot is good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Halliburton with the bucket.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Payne with it. Pass to Hukporti. Here's McBride. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Toppin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now McConnell. Outside for Halliburton. Back to McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Halliburton outside. No good on the 3. New York has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Brunson.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Neesmith with the ball. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Brunson. There's the drive. Pacers with the rebound. Toppin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Halliburton. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Hukporti. Back to Brunson. The 3 ball. Sinks the triple. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Now, this is part of the evolution of Tyrese Halliburton getting an opportunity at the free throw line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Knicks. Inside, here's Hukporti. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Down low. Shamet kicks to Payne. Launches it. And it's Shamet missing. Pacers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight. Shamet on the wing. Offline with his 3. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And good that time. Halliburton's got 46 points.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Achua, the pass to Payne. New York moving the ball around. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Shamet's got his first basket of the night.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
McConnell hits the 3-point bomb.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Payne with it. He's picked up by Walker. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for Toppin. And it's Pascal Siakam in for T.J. McConnell. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for the Knicks. Now here's Walker. This one for 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Right against Halliburton. Now here's Wright. He's guarded closely. Shoots a 3. Drills it from outside.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Here's Nemhard, guarded by Wright. And there's the call on Miles McBride.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. Knicks on defense. Halliburton for three. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And a fast break now for New York. Payne's shot is good.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's Payne. And a miss there on the triple. The Pacers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And it's Mathurin missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Halliburton finds Turner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Well, that's the great three-point stroke of Miles Turner, and has that feathery touch from deep, and his size really hard to guard.
Now here's Payne to the paint. Here's Huckporty. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
For three, Siakam. Huckporty grabs the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Kolek to the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Turner passes to Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. And another one.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Halliburton. From down low. Not going to go that time. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Nemhard. They get it back. And Siakam throws it down.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
The Knicks leading by 23. Here's Huckporty. Misses the layup.
And he's already patted himself on the back and forgot to put the ball there in the basket.
And Turner kicks to Siakam. Another shot. In deep. Turner drops it in.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. So Indiana ends up with the new group on the floor. The Knicks making a switch here. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Shepard. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
The Knicks shooting certainly key for them in this one. 55% from the field. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You have to know how to screen and then when to release. Achua, excellent execution.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Payne looking around. That three off the mark. Pacers trail by 21.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they're going to cruise into the NBA Finals with an utterly convincing victory tonight to finish off the sweep.
And what a series it was for this group. I mean, you see results like this in the first round pretty often, but you don't expect any team to have it this easy in the conference finals. And thanks to the sweep, they'll get some much-needed and much-deserved rest before playing for the chip.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nembhard. They can't stop the run with that one. The clock now can just run out for the Knicks.
Tyrese Halliburton, 4th personal foul, 4th team foul.
That's good from Payne.
2 shots.
Good on both. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now, Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. And got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so, the New York Knicks have won the series.
And this is an incredible accomplishment. You think about all of the preparation that went into this. It starts in the offseason. They carry it through to this moment right here, and it is beautiful to watch.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow it'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying the matchups they think they can exploit.
They're just 4 wins away from hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Can they complete their mission? We can't wait to see.